At 76 years old, the world-renowned violinist André Rieu, often hailed as the king of the waltz, faces a tragedy that has left music lovers around the globe shaken. Behind the infectious joy of his performances and the magnetic charm that made audiences smile lies a story few ever knew. André has spent a lifetime transforming pain into melody, silence into song. From his earliest days in mastery to the grand stages of New York, Vienna, and Sydney, his journey reflects not just musical genius, but resilience, loss, and the enduring power of the human spirit. Early life in mastery. Born on October 1st, 1949, in a post-war Dutch city, André grew up in a home where discipline overshadowed affection. His father, a celebrated conductor, commanded orchestras with thunderous precision, yet offered little warmth at home. His mother maintained the household with meticulous care, but love was scarce. In this quiet, rigid environment, André found solace in the violin. At age 6, the instrument became a companion, a voice that allowed him to navigate loneliness. Early mornings and late nights in the still house shaped both his extraordinary talent and a deep, persistent ache that would follow him into adulthood. The Royal Conservatory of Brussels. In the late 1960s, André entered the Royal Conservatory of Brussels, seeking inspiration. Instead, he found halls dominated by competition and rigid professionalism. Passion was dismissed, dreams mocked. Teachers often ridiculed his desire to create joyful, connecting concerts. Yet, André clung to his vision, nurturing it secretly. The intensity of these formative years strengthened both his skill and determination. He learned to channel frustration into music, refining an ability to make audiences feel what words could not express. It was here that the foundations of a lifelong mission, to turn classical music into an emotional experience, were firmly laid, founding the Maastricht Salon Orchestra. By 1978, André, with no financial backing or family support, took a leap of faith. He gathered like-minded musicians and founded the Maastricht Salon Orchestra in a small rehearsal space. The concerts were modest, the audiences few, but the warmth inside these rooms was transformative. Marjorie, who would later become his life partner, supported him unwaveringly, despite opposition from his family. Together, they cultivated spaces where music healed and connected people. The orchestra's performances challenged classical conventions, prioritizing human experience over rigid tradition. In these moments, André began to learn the delicate balance between personal pain and shared joy, love and family challenges. André's personal life mirrored his musical journey. Falling in love with Marguerite was a battle. His mother disapproved of their relationship, compounding feelings of rejection and isolation. Losing ties to his childhood home hurt deeply, yet it also freed him to pursue his dreams. Love, for the first time, became a source of strength, not just struggle. Marjorie's belief in him reinforced his commitment to music that could uplift, console, and inspire. The union of heart and artistry became central to his story. It was in these quiet victories that André began to shape the life and legacy the world would one day celebrate. The birth of the Johann Strauss Orchestra. At 38, André took another bold step, forming the Johann Strauss Orchestra with just 12 musicians. Critics scoffed at his ambition to make classical music joyful and accessible. Many labeled his efforts frivolous, undermining serious tradition. But André remained steadfast, believing that waltzes could breathe, dance, and connect with audiences in ways that formal precision alone could not. Each rehearsal and performance became an act of defiance and devotion. Despite limited resources, exhausting tours, and financial strain, André's vision persisted. Through these challenges, the king of the waltz proved that music could carry both emotion and resilience, transforming struggle into unforgettable artistry, triumph and tragedy on stage. In January 1988, André's orchestra performed its first major concert, a triumph in the face of adversity. The applause thundered, yet behind the scenes, financial and physical pressures weighed heavily. Over time, André began leaving a silent bar in his performances as a tribute to a personal loss, a moment the audience never noticed but carried profound meaning. His dedication to connecting with listeners came at a cost. Behind the vibrant performances was a man constantly negotiating his limits, balancing joy and exhaustion, creativity and health. Even as fame grew, the weight of life's struggles never fully left him. Health struggles and recovery. By 2024, the cumulative strain of decades on the road and relentless performance caught up with André. During a concert in Mexico, he collapsed on stage, prompting a swift emergency response. For fans, the moment was shocking. For André, it was a reminder of his body's limits. Recovery was slow and fragmented, requiring patience, humility, and determination. Daily practice became measured and interrupted by dizziness and fatigue. Yet, even in the quiet of rehabilitation, he refused to surrender. Each note he played was a negotiation with time, a testament to resilience, and an affirmation that art could survive personal hardship. The family behind the Maestro. Behind every triumph was Marjorie, his unwavering partner, managing crises, schedules, and his health. Their son, Pierre, grew up witnessing the cost of fame, eventually taking on roles that protected his father's legacy. Pierre's quiet vigilance ensured rehearsals ran smoothly and that André could rest when needed. His granddaughter, Daisy, now carries the lightness of a new generation into those same rehearsal halls, her laughter reminding André of the joy music can bring beyond performance. This family, both a support system and a living testament to André's values, became the invisible force that sustained him through years of both brilliance and adversity. Life in the 150-year-old home. By November 2025, André lived in his centuries-old home near a 15th century castle, embracing a gentler pace. Dawn walks, herbal teas, and balanced meals shape his routine. Afternoons are spent in the studio, sometimes playing, sometimes simply listening. Evenings belong to family, filled with laughter and warmth absent from the spotlight. Memories of July 2025 concerts linger, but they no longer carry only pressure. They shine as triumphs of survival. André's music, now more reflective than frenetic, carries the weight of decades of experience, the beauty of resilience, and the subtle reminder that life and art are intertwined in ways audiences rarely see. Legacy of the King of the Waltz. André Rieu's legacy is not defined by fame, castles, or priceless instruments. It lives in the millions of hearts steadied by his music. Every waltz, every note, every silence is a testament to his journey through pain, loss, and unwavering dedication. Even as age slowed his body, it deepened his artistry. The tragic moments, the hospital visits, the private battles, they all shaped a man who learned to turn heartbreak into joy. André Rieu remains a quiet force, a maestro whose music continues to dance across stages and into souls, proving that beauty can arise from even the harshest trials, transforming pain into melody. Beneath the glimmering applause and standing ovations lies a story of perseverance, love, and determination. André Rieu, the King of the Waltz, exemplifies the triumph of spirit over adversity. From lonely childhoods to collapsing on stage, he has transformed personal tragedy into shared joy. His music speaks of life's fragility, yet it remains vibrant, alive, and moving. With family as anchors, he has created not only a legacy of sound, but a testament to the human heart. In every note, in every quiet pause, André reminds us that even through pain, beauty endures, and he is still here.